If you're in technology compliance, you know the dirty secret. Classifying violations is a messy, subjective chore that drains resources and creates risk. Today, I'll show you a systematic approach that cuts through the noise and how ClassifyViolations software implements it to give you clarity and control. You'll learn exactly how to move from reactive alert fatigue to a proactive, quantified compliance strategy. Let's start by understanding why this problem is so pervasive. In the technology industry, the volume and variety of compliance violations are exploding. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. From cloud misconfigurations to data privacy breaches, every alert seems urgent. But generic ticketing or SIEM tools lack the context. They can't distinguish a critical business process failure from a minor technical glitch. This leads to teams fighting fires randomly, while major risks slip through. The real challenge isn't more data, it's smarter classification. The core issue is that severity alone isn't enough. You need to weigh the operational impact. That's where the technical method behind ClassifyViolations comes in. It's based on a multidimensional scoring model. We don't just look at technical severity from a scanner. We correlate it with violation type, like whether it's an access control issue or a logging gap. And most importantly, we map it to your specific business processes. This quantitative framework replaces gut feelings with a reproducible score. A common misconception is that automation means losing nuance. Actually, by defining clear parameters for impact, like financial, reputational, or operational downtime, you gain more nuance, not less. Now, let's dive into what the ClassifyViolations software specifically does. It ingests raw violation data from all your sources, security scanners, audit logs, cloud platforms. It normalizes this data against your defined business process map and compliance policies. Then, it applies the scoring model in real time, assigning each violation a clear category and priority level. Everything is logged in a detailed audit trail for compliance proof. You can also run scenario models to see how a new regulation or a system change would affect your risk landscape. Let me walk you through a hypothetical example. Imagine a violation flagging unauthorized access to a customer database. The technical severity is high. The type is an access control violation. Now, ClassifyViolations factors in the impact. This database supports your core billing process. A breach here means direct revenue impact and regulatory fines. The software calculates a composite risk score, categorizing it as a critical violation requiring immediate response by the security team and legal notification. You see the actionable outcome without any manual debate. For compliance and reporting, ClassifyViolations generates clear reports. These aren't just technical logs. They are structured narratives for different stakeholders. Executives get a risk summary, auditors get detailed evidence trails, and engineers get prioritized tickets. The reports align directly with frameworks like SOC 2 or GDPR, so you're always ready for an audit. In summary, ClassifyViolations gives you consistent, business-aware violation categorization. It turns chaotic alerts into a prioritized workflow, saves countless hours, and provides defensible compliance evidence. To see how this can work for your organization,